guys, good morning and welcome back to my channel, Ordel's Kitchen. Guys, this morning I'm going to share with you some pepper roti. This is a very dear friend of mine recipe. You know, I recently visited her at her house and she made this for me, guys, and this was so delicious. Okay, that I asked her for the recipe and she gave it to me, and I told her I'm gonna try it out, and I tried it, for my family, and it was so nice. It turned out really well and was so delicious. So I said, no, I have to try it on my channel, do it for you guys on my channel, and share it with you. Okay, so I'm sharing this with you today. And first of all, guys, I'm using some finely grated carrots. I've got some grated cheddar cheese, and here for the aromatics, guys, I've got some green onions, I've got cilantro, some onions, I've got some garlic, some red bell peppers, and I've got one Scotch bonnet pepper. Okay, you could put as much pepper as you want, but this Scotch bonnet pepper is really hot, so I'm just using one. And I've got here, guys, my potatoes. So I'll go ahead and take you through the next step. Okay, in my pot here on my cooker, guys, I've got some water boiling, so I'm going to go in with my potatoes, and I'm going to let my potatoes boil for about 10 minutes until they become tender. And I'm going to flavor up the potatoes. Yeah, I'm going to season it up a bit so that it tastes, got some really nice taste and flavors in the potatoes. I'm going to go in with a little salt, and I'm going to add 2 Maggi cubes, okay, and flavor up this. Ooh, it's hot. And flavor up the water, alright. Now I'm going to cover this, guys, and let this go for about 10 minutes until it becomes tender. And then I'll come back and take you through the next step. Okay, I've got my food processing jug, so I'm going in with all my aromatics, and I'm going to blend this up. But this pepper is hot, so I'm not going to put too much of this pepper. I'm scared of it, to be honest. Just put a little piece of the pepper. I won't use the whole pepper because I'm terrified of the pepper. I can't eat anything that is too hot. Okay, so I'm gonna go over now, guys, to my blender, and I'm gonna blend this up and then come back and show you guys the results. Okay, guys, this is my seasoning that I grind up. Okay, and this is the potatoes that I just finished boiling. So guys, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to mash my potatoes and then season it up nicely with all this beautiful marinade seasoning that I grind up with my carrots and some cheese. Okay, so I'm going to use a fork and mash these potatoes, my fork and my masher, and mash these potatoes smoothly, as smooth as I possibly can. And this boil beautifully. So I'm going to change to my masher now and crush them. Then now, guys, I'm going to go in with my, yes, this is smooth and nice now. I'm going to go in with a little jeera, ground jeera. Okay guys, I'm gonna go in with a little jeera, just a little bit, and some of my garlic salt. And I'm gonna mix well. And now I'm going in with my seasonings. Gonna taste. Nice. Going with my seasoning and mix well. And I'm going with my carrots. I'm going with some of my carrots, guys. I'm gonna mix well. Okay guys, this is my potatoes here guys, well seasoned. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cover this with some cling wrap, place it in my fridge while I work on my roti dough. Okay, and once I've done that, then I'll come back and I'll show you guys how I put this all together. All right, so please stay tuned. Okay guys, now I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to mix my roti dough. So I've got the few ingredients that I'm using. I've got a little butter, some baking powder, a little salt. I've got my flour here, okay, and I've got a jug with some warm water. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead now guys and I'm going to mix my dough, a nice soft dough. Okay, so in my bowl I've got my flour, so I'll go in with my baking powder and a little salt, and I'm gonna mix that around in there like so. I'm gonna add my butter and I'm gonna rub my butter in until it looks like sand or like breadcrumbs. And then I'm going to go in guys with my little warm water, and I'm gonna go ahead now to mix a nice soft dough. And I'm gonna carry on mixing guys. Okay, when you finish mixing your dough, it should look like this. You need a nice soft dough. So I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna rub some oil at the top of my dough, and then cover it with a damp paper towel, and I'm gonna let it sit, guys, for about 30 minutes. I'll cover it with some damp paper towel, okay? This to keep the moisture and keep it moist. Yeah, and I'm gonna set this aside now, guys, for about 30 minutes and then come back, okay? Okay, guys, I've got my dough here, guys, and I'm gonna cut this in four, okay? Four equal, let me see if I can get it into four equal pieces. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead now, guys, and fold it in like so. Put it on my board. And I'm gonna work with one piece at a time. Put it on my board. And put the stickiness. Okay. So I've got my piece of dough here, guys, that I'm going to roll out. One piece of my dough that I'm going to roll out. As flat as possible. So it's one piece of dough that I roll out here, guys, and I'm going to repeat the process with another piece of my dough. I'm going to roll it out. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to roll out my next piece of dough. Okay, I'm going to go ahead now, guys, and I'm going to place my potatoes, some of my potatoes on it like this. Spread it out. I'm going to spread this out all the way down, and I'll leave about 3/4 of an inch on the edges. I'm gonna carry on spreading this out. Okay, then guys, now I'm gonna put some cheese at the top. I'll spread out the cheese as much as I can. And now I have the other half of my roti and I'm gonna put it over the top like so. And stick it down. I'm gonna use a form to stick it down. And then a fork. And I'm gonna stick it down like so. And then I'm gonna place this on my baking pan and bake it just like if you're baking a roti. So guys, I'm gonna take this over now to my cooker. And guys, I place this on my baking pan so it can cook on one side, and then I would flipping it over on the other side. Okay, once this side cook, I'll flip it over on the other side. I'm gonna rub some oil on the top. Okay, so I'll let this side cook, and then I would be flipping it over on the other side for the other side to cook. As you could see guys, I flip it over to the other side and this baked beautifully. Look at that, gorgeous. All right, so I'll keep flipping it over until it's cooked thoroughly. Okay, I'm gonna flip this over now on the other side, guys. And I'm gonna baste this with some oil. And let it cook. And look how beautiful that is, guys. And I'm gonna take this off now. And this is done. I'm gonna remove this from the pan. Okay, and I'm gonna let it cool down and cut it open. Cut them up into squares, and then show you guys the finished product. Guys, and this is my roti here. Look at that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut this into squares. Trying to see how I can cut this. Oh. And then guys, I'm gonna show you guys the finished product. I'm gonna let this cool down a little bit more and then I'll show you guys the finished product. Okay guys, this is the finishing product of my pepper roti. Guys, if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up, please like, share and subscribe. All the measurements and ingredients will be down in the description box. If you're new to my channel guys, you're absolutely welcome. Please hit the subscription button and that little notification bell so you will be notified whenever I upload a video guys. Thank you so much once again guys for all your support, yeah, and all the love that you show. Guys, please don't forget to like, share and comment. It will really help my channel. Thank you all so much once again. And I'll see you in the next one guys. And guys, I can assure you that my roti is delicious. Look at all of that cheese and seasoned potatoes and all that goodness that is showing there guys. Look at that. Okay? So please don't forget guys to like, share and comment. And I'll see you in my next one. Thank you.